I'm the worst up potter ever. Like, I never up pot. Ever. These are, let me look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the same seedling cells that I started them in back in what, February? Look at this. This is terrible. I'm a terrible plant mom. Can y'all see this? Look at this. I started them in here. They're still in here. I started these back in February. Look at them. My poor babies. I'm so bad at this. Look at these. Look at them. They just dried out. I got sweet potatoes in here that I started. Well, these aren't too bad. I'm still waiting for these. But, yeah, look at this. Look at this sweet potato over here. This is ridiculous. Look at this. I started it. They should have been out. You see how long this is? You know what happens. You get started. You're all gung-ho. And then life happens, you know? I know I haven't been on here a long time. I know a lot of people here that are new. I don't know who I am. I know you've been referred here by a couple of people or whatever. I just figure I'd just come on and I don't know, I don't really have anything to say. So I know you're probably thinking, why are you here? I don't know, I just felt like it's coming on and talking. My name's Leah. I'll be 51 on June 4th. I live in New York on Zone 7B. I live in an apartment. I grow tropical trees in my bedroom in a south-facing window. I have a patio that I do everything on. Some things that I started. This is a coleus I got from a big box store. My grandmother loved coleus, so I wanted to get a plant in her honor. It's so weird because I was looking for one and I couldn't find one. And as soon as I stopped looking, there it is. I use buckets as my containers, and the complex is giving me a hard time about them, so I went on the the much talked about Temu that Black's Tropical Homestead had turned me on to, and I got these grow bags. They're what'd I pay? $3? I think I paid for these. Set you down a little. There you go. Sorry for the wobble. But yeah, I got these bags for $3. They're really cute. It's got a little peeky window in it. Check out your roots and stuff. Not the cutest thing. Yeah. Look at that. $3. I got 10 of them. I just slipped the bucket inside. Yeah, they were telling me I had to get rid of them, so I was like, I'm not getting rid of hundreds of dollars worth of soil and plants. So I thought of that, and they're really pretty good quality too. Like I can pick this up by the handles. This is 5 gallons of soil. Gotta weigh what, 20 pounds at least. So I mean, I just got them. They've only been out here for a couple of days. I think it did rain once, so. But so far, I mean, it looks cute. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, so that's what they look like. They just have the buckets inside of them. I don't know how big my patio is. Maybe 8 by 16. But this is what we got going on so far. I got a lot of cuttings for free from a lady on Facebook. I was looking for white mulberry, and she said she had one. She just started throwing cuttings at me. And of course I didn't label, so who knows what any of this stuff is, but she gave me gooseberry and white mulberry, some raspberry, some apple. I don't know. I put some growth hormone on them and stuck them in the dirt. So we'll see what happens. I mean, they don't look great, but my lavender's starting to come back from last year. I did cut this down. Since I saw some new growth, I cut it down. So this is the one I got from one of the big box stores. It's starting to come back. I've never done herbs. They don't really tend to agree with me, will agree with me as far as growing. They usually fight me. I usually end up killing them or they die. So there's that. This is a grape that I got. This is Shasta daisies that I planted last year that are starting to come back. This is a raspberry cutting that she gave me. It was just a couple of sticks and now it's starting to come back. This is empty for right now. I think I'm gonna throw a lemon balm or something in there. This is calla lilies that my daughter bought for me maybe 5 years ago. They keep coming back, which I'm happy about. That's a pea plant. I planted 4. I got a pea plant, so that's always my life. I always get 1 pea plant. This is empty. This needs to be redone. This is another grape, which I think has a tomato. It's got a volunteer tomato in there. So I'm gonna leave. I always leave the volunteers. I believe this is a tomato plant too. That looks like a potato leaf tomato plant. That's part of this. So I believe this is grape. No? Oh, no, it's not grape. This is a golden raspberry. Oh, I'm excited. Yay. I didn't think that was gonna make it. I love gold raspberry. Do you ever have them? They're delicious. My mint, peppermint, spearmint, peppermint. Yeah, I'm not a big fresh herb person. They have a metallic taste to me, but peppermint I like. Ignore my Christmas mat. There's some other cuttings. I think this one made it too. I scratched the bark and it's still green, so I'm gonna transfer this to a bigger. I just threw this in the soil. I didn't even expect it to do anything, but it did. So this is some arugula that's didn't do well. It's bolting. I'm just gonna pull it. Still cool enough here, so maybe I'll do another round. I think the soil's too compacted. We had to clear off the patios so that they could power wash, and everything got flooded. These are all trees that I bought that didn't make it. There's some strawberries and one of those stackable planters from the $1.25 store. Not too many made it, so I'm just gonna put more. I tend to have a hard time starting strawberries too, but once they start, I have a good run of them. So I have some bare roots in the house. I'm just gonna replace them. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this is my little area. I'm not gonna be here too much longer because I have to move. You know, you make life choices and sometimes they don't always work out. So that's what's happening again. So I have to move again because one of the decisions I made didn't work out very well. But that's okay, because we move on. And we persevere, and that's it. I know I'm off and on here a lot. It's just been a really rough 3 years. Back in 2020, I started a new job. And then pandemic hit. Not a new job, a second job. And then pandemic hit, so the restaurant industry was the first ones to be shut down. So I was out of work for 3 months, and then at that time I found out that my dog had cancer, so the whole quarantine, I sat and took care of her, and we had to put her down July 31st, and then in the middle of all of that, my roommate decided he wanted to move out. So because I didn't have a job at the time, I wasn't able to reapply and stay there, so then I had to move, and my son and I had to separate, so he went to go live with his father, and I slept on my mother's couch for 3 months. And that's when I found that little tiny studio that I lived in for a while. And meanwhile, through all of this, I was going through some relationship issues, which you try to get things to work out and they just don't. So that was off and on in the middle of all of this. And then we decided to give it a try and move in together here, and that didn't work, so we're moving again. But me and Mama Hood started getting a place together, so y'all will see a lot more of her in the background and in the foreground. And also my son will be moving in, so I've now since got another second job, which I'm waiting for more hours for, and then we'll move out of here. We should be out of here July. But through all of this, I did learn something, which I learned before, but I didn't listen to it. Always, always, always trust your gut. And when people show you what their issues are, believe it. Believe it the first time. Don't try to talk yourself out of it. Don't try to think that you can help that person, because you can't help anybody. You can help them help themselves, but you can't help them for them. So I have finally learned that at 50 years old. And that's with everybody. It's with friends, family, relationships, romantic relationships, all that stuff. It's all the same thing. I hope this wind is not blowing on the camera. God doesn't give you anything you can't handle, right? That's the truth. But everything will be okay. I definitely need some more of these Temu bags. So I hope they have a different color. I mean, these are fantastic. I mean, look how big that is. This is a 10-gallon that I got because I wanted to cover up the buckets a lot, and it does. $3.28, and it's, like I said, I picked up 5 gallons of soil, which has to weigh at least 20 pounds. It's very sewn, stitched up really well. It's made of felt, but I mean, I'm not going to keep them out. I'll keep the buckets in them, and then during the winter I'll bring them inside. But I love them. They're really cute. My Soil Family Expo shirt. Oh, I had a great time at the Soil Family Expo. So nice to meet everybody. And you need community, and we have it. But that's it. I didn't really have anything much that I wanted to say. I just wanted to just touch base with everybody and say hi and introduce myself to the new people. I'll try to be on here. I mean, once a week would be nice. But like I said, I'm starting to work another job, so I'll be working from 8 in the morning to about 2:30 in the morning, so it'll be hard. I just wanted to share a little bit of myself with everyone and just to say hi. Oh, let me show you my let me show you the tropical plants in the bedroom. Yeah. I mean, I know the light's a little opposite, but yeah, this is this is a banana plant that I bought from Black's Tropical. It's an actual banana plant. This is an, let me bring you over more. This is an avocado that I started from seed in that tiny little apartment. Look how tall it is. Look at this. It's gotta be, what, 6'5"? And I started this from seed. This is jade plant that I almost killed. That's actually starting to come back, which I'm excited about. This is a mandarin orange that I got the mandarins from Misfits Market, and I've tried to sprout the seed and one survived. So this is a mandarin that I started from seed, from an organic mandarin orange. Oh. Remember the mango? Not the one I killed, Mandisa died. This is the mango that I started from seed. This was my backup mango from the grow off from seed. Look at that. It was just a store-bought mango that I submitted to a grow off. And this is it, what, a year later, right? A little over a year. These are, I have a problem with these. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but I have Meyer lemons. This is a Meyer lemon I started from seed, and these are too, but I don't know why they're struggling. Maybe they need a bigger pot. I don't know. This is another avocado that I started from seed. Well, I actually didn't start this one from seed. One of my coworkers, he started it from seed, and we wanted to see how ours would grow. This is his, and that one's mine. So, but I had a sunnier apartment than he did, and then I have aloe. I have an aloe plant that I bought from, the big box store. That needs to be up potted too. So, but yeah, this banana is crazy, y'all. I had it in a plastic bag, a garbage bag. When I went down to the Soil Family Expo, Bobby put it in a garbage bag for me. And I almost killed it because life and drama. So I had it in a plastic garbage bag for 2 weeks, I think. And all the leaves fell off except for this one. This one was the only leaf that was on it. And I finally put it in the pot. I don't know what this is. 20 gallon, 25 gallon container. Ugh, look at me. I'm terrible at this. 20 gallon container, I think. And it's taken off. It's really taken off. I think it's crazy how it's just growing every week. It's got a new leaf. And Bobby said that it should give me bananas this year, but I'm waiting to put it outside. Once it's consistently 55 degrees at night, I'll put it out. But actually everybody will go out once it's consistently 50 and over. because I don't want to. Yeah. Oh, I also still have my my variegated lemon, my pink lemon. Ouch. Of course I'm poking myself. My pink variegated lemon tree that I got from the big box store. All of these I started in an apartment that was 181 square feet. I started all these seeds, all these plants, not all of them. Well, actually, yeah, all the plants I started. All the seeds I started in the little apartment, and then look at them all. So I keep saying you don't have to have tons of space, and you don't have to have land, and you don't even have to have a window, really. I mean, if you can create the environment that the plant needs, I'm all over. If you can create the environment that the plant needs, it'll grow. So even if you live in a basement, you can get a bucket with something to catch the water, and I know, I'm all over. I'm out of practice. I'm really out of practice. But oh yeah, I also have this dragon fruit. It's actually a gift from my daughter that she has not picked up yet, but I got it from a pharmacy, and a couple of them broke off. Oops, like that, and I seeded them. Stuck them in some seed cells, and I put a little growth hormone on it, and it's they're growing. Look at that. I have 5 of them. So when I actually pot them like I should, I'll give some away. But yeah, dragon fruit, actual cat. Yeah, it's a dragon fruit cactus, and this is the whoopsie that I got from Soil Family Expo. And well, it wasn't a whoopsie, it's an on purposey, because I asked permission. But look, I put it in water, and it rooted. So a little bit more. Once it gets a little more, I'll pot it. And then I tried to do something with the leaves that I pulled off. I don't know if they've rooted or not. Oh, and this is an apple tree that I had an apple that two of the seeds sprouted. One didn't make it, but look, I got a little, and there's another dragon fruit in there. So, and this is an apartment, y'all. This one is 840 square feet I'm in. But I was in 181 less than a year ago, and I did most of this while I was there. So yeah, like I said, I always say it. You just start where you are. Don't stress about it. Plants want to grow, seeds want to sprout, things want to live, and they'll do it if you can just supply the right environment. So get a bucket, get a pot, get a grow light, and just get started. It'll work out in the end. I gotta go water all this stuff. So I will see you on the next one. Bye.